Did you know that 6 vitamins can help your body eliminate blood clots? Blood clotting is a normal feature of the human body that helps to halt bleeding when your blood vessels are injured or damaged. The issue is that these clots do not always dissolve completely and can break off into your bloodstream. They can then become caught or lodged in an artery or vein, obstructing normal blood flow. Undissolved blood clots can cause deep vein thrombosis in your legs, resulting in muscle tightness, red skin that feels warm to the touch, and the veins becoming more visible beneath the skin. A blood clot can also cause a stroke if it is close to your brain, a heart attack if it is in your coronary artery, a pulmonary embolism in your lungs, and a variety of other health concerns depending on where the clot becomes caught in your vascular system. In this video, I'll go over the top 6 vitamins that can help your body break blood clots naturally and allow your blood to flow freely. You'll also learn about some of the finest foods, lifestyle suggestions, and dietary modifications you can make to prevent thrombosis. Keep in mind that I use the term vitamins very broadly to encompass minerals, herbs, and nutritional supplements that may be used to dissolve blood clots. This video is only for educational reasons. Consult your doctor for a correct diagnosis before attempting any of these natural therapies. The first on the list is vitamin E. Vitamin E is one of the most critical nutrients for dissolving blood clots and preventing heart attacks, strokes, and thrombosis. When the inner walls of your arteries or veins become damaged or irritated, life-threatening blood clots occur. However, vitamin E is a natural antioxidant that can protect these blood vessels from oxidative damage, preventing hazardous clots from developing. You can take up to 300 mg of vitamin E in the form of tocotrienols per day if you want. Tocotrienols are part of the vitamin A complex and are 50 times stronger than the ordinary tocopherols found in over-the-counter vitamin E pills. Avocados, sunflower seeds, extra virgin olive oil, hazelnuts, Swiss chard, and leafy green vegetables are good sources of vitamin E. The second remedy is a remarkable enzyme known as nattokinase. Every day of your life, your body is continually generating and eliminating new blood clots, particularly on the interior of your blood vessels. Unfortunately, when we age, gain weight, have liver problems, or experience hormonal changes, our bodies struggle to break down these clots. There are certain natural enzymes you can take as a supplement to help your body dissolve these blood clots. You might, for example, take 100 mg of Nattokinase per day, if you choose, in the form of a capsule. Nattokinase is an enzyme found in fermented soybeans that has been demonstrated to thin the blood and break down fibrin, a protein. This is the substance that accounts for more than half of the bulk of a blood clot. Other fibrinolytic enzymes that aid in the prevention of blood clots can be obtained by eating pineapple, which contains bromelain, which aids in the dissolution of clots. Papayas include an enzyme called papain, which does the same process. Serrapeptase, which is taken from silkworms, and lumbrokinase, which is refined from earthworms, are also available as supplements. All of these natural enzymes can help thin your blood, so if you're on any blood-thinning medicines, consult your doctor first. If you're finding this information helpful at all, please hit the like button, subscribe, and turn all notifications on to stay updated with my latest health and nutrition tips. Number 3 involves the vitamin C complex. Vitamin C is an essential ingredient that humans must eat daily from plant-based foods such as salad greens, vegetables, berries, and fruits. People who are deficient in vitamin C have a higher risk of developing inflammation and plaque inside their arteries, which increases the risk of blood clots forming and blocking blood flow, resulting in a stroke or heart attack. Vitamin C is crucial because it helps to keep the smooth collagen inside your arteries flexible and the blood flowing normally. Consuming foods such as cabbage, sauerkraut, strawberries, bell peppers, and cruciferous vegetables is the best approach to strengthen your body's vitamin C and antioxidant networks. Please avoid over-the-counter ascorbic acid supplements since they contain only 5 of the actual vitamin C complex and will not provide you with the same result. If you do decide to take a supplement, utilize a whole fruit powder such as Acerola cherry, rose hips, or camu camu. Number 4 is phytonutrients. Phytonutrients are natural compounds produced by plants that work as natural medicines when consumed by humans. So, let's look at some of the most well-studied phytonutrients that can aid in the dissolution of blood clots. The first is garlic, which contains allicin, a chemical that thins the blood, inhibits stiffness in the arterial walls, and lowers the risk of blood clots. If you dislike eating garlic, you can take aged garlic extract as a supplement at a dose of 2,400 per day to help keep your arteries clear of plaque. Capers are now commonly used in Mediterranean cuisine, and they are the richest source of quercetin, a phytonutrient that can aid in the prevention of blood clot formation in the body. Finally, turmeric contains curcumin, which aids in blood sugar regulation, reduces inflammation in the vascular system, and lowers the likelihood of a blood clot obstructing an artery or vein. And now we get to number 5, potassium and magnesium. The two most important minerals for heart health are potassium and magnesium. The cardiovascular system and the arteries. If you have high blood pressure or fluid retention in your body due to inactivity, or if you eat a lot of starchy or sugary foods, you may be more likely to develop a dangerous blood clot because these conditions put pressure and strain on your artery walls, causing bleeding, clotting, and platelet activation. The easiest method to avoid these issues is to consume potassium and magnesium-rich foods daily, such as leafy greens, kale, broccoli, avocados, Brussels sprouts, cabbage radishes, salmon, and pumpkin seed. For an added boost, take an electrolyte powder containing potassium citrate and magnesium citrate, which you can simply mix, and drink a glass of water first thing in the morning. For those of you who have deep vein thrombosis or edema in the feet, these minerals are vital for reducing swelling, particularly in the feet and legs. Finally, nutrient number 6 is critical, and it is cod liver oil. Taking 1 tablespoon of virgin cod liver oil on a daily basis is one of the most powerful strategies to support overall health as you age. This is one of the world's healthiest and richest sources of omega-3 fatty acids. These have been demonstrated to lower triglycerides or blood fats and to keep platelets from clumping together and causing dangerous blood clots. Omega-3 fatty acids also aid to lower blood pressure and relax arterial walls for improved blood flow, lowering the risk of stroke, thrombosis, heart attacks, and embolism. Other methods for dissolving blood clots. In addition to the vitamins and natural therapies we've discussed thus far, there are some other simple ways to dissolve blood clots naturally. For example, if you smoke anything containing tobacco or nicotine, such as cigarettes, you should stop because these might raise adrenaline and cause blood clots to form. I know it's difficult if you're hooked, but you can at least try taking some B vitamins, which might help you relax during withdrawal symptoms. Dangerous blood clots can also form when people consume an excessive amount of fast food and processed foods, which are cooked with inflammatory vegetable oils such as soy, canola, cottonseed, or maize oil. So, start making your own healthier meals at home with less processed fats like raw coconut oil, extra virgin olive oil, or avocado oil, since these will all assist to prevent blood clots and are far better than fast foods. Obesity, pregnancy, birth control medications, and hormone replacement therapy can all enhance estrogen levels, increasing your risk of clotting, especially if you're sitting for an extended amount of time, such as on a plane or a bus, or if you're on bed rest. Simply begin exercising and moving your body as much as possible to promote better blood flow to reduce these dangers. If you're stranded on a plane or at home, try to stand up and walk around at least once per hour and consider wearing compression socks on long flights. It's also a good idea to stay hydrated and drink at least 1 liter of bottled water per day to keep your blood from becoming too thick and prone to clotting. Finally, I'd want to offer you one more piece of advice. You are more likely to develop a life-threatening blood clot if you have hypertension, diabetes, high LDL cholesterol, or chronic stress. To reduce your risk, try to eat as cleanly as possible by avoiding starchy, sugary, and processed foods, and consider a low-carb diet. I recommend eating 2 to 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast each day to provide B vitamins, particularly niacin, which can expand and open your blood vessels to prevent a blockage or blood clot. If you suspect you have a blood clot, consult your doctor and request a full blood count, a fibrinogen test, and a venous ultrasound. If you'd like to learn about other health tips that can help you improve your health and take your well-being to the next level, please click the video that's currently playing on your screen. Your health is your greatest asset, and you don't need to be rich to eat healthy. Thank you for taking your time to watch my video today, and as always, I wish you good health, happiness, and wealth.